What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Coming off of a 2-0 day on the free pick. So looking at our last video, we obviously didn't have one yesterday. There wasn't really anything to bet on, so I kind of just faded it pretty much for the most part. But we had Bam PRA, Zion PRA, Sabonis PRA, and then Max Christie under rebound. So Bam and Zion both ended up being DNP. Sabonis ended up cashing PRA, and then Max Christie ended up going under rebound. So technically it was a sweep. It was only 2 plays, so I don't really consider that much of a sweep. But 5-1 in the last 2 videos. I have 5 more picks for you guys today. Now bear with me on this. 2 picks are going to be from tonight's All-Star stuff. So we're going to have 3-point competition. We got the dunk competition. And then I have 3 picks for college basketball. So if you guys are interested in college basketball, make sure you stick around to the end. Make sure you guys leave a like and a comment on this video. If this video gets 250 likes, I'll pick a random comment down below to win a free month of VIP. So smash the like button, drop a comment. You got to be subscribed to win. Let's pick our winner from your last video. So the winner from last video is for... Bro, you can't make this up. I pinned a comment because, yes, Zion doesn't play very many back-to-backs. Obviously, he hasn't played any this season for the most part. He played 1 right preseason. But anyways, he was on the board. So I like to play. If somehow he played, then I felt like we were going to cash. So I put Zion in the picks anyway. I pinned a comment saying I knew he would possibly be out or whatever. The fact that it picked me is kind of funny. So I'm going to pick another winner. And we're going to redo this. But winner from yesterday's or last video is Zaraki, who said Sabonis isn't the center anymore. Didn't he go down to power forward? So Sabonis is still being playing center because Joe Val hasn't been starting for him. So Sabonis has still been center. If Joe Val starts at center position, then yes, I could see Sabonis going to the 4 position. But as of right now, he has been playing center, and that's why I did say center. So obviously, if Joe Val's in, that changes things a little bit. But anyways, Rocky, send me a message on Discord, dude. I got you a free month of VIP. Hopefully, I didn't pronounce your name wrong. But anyways, guys, if you want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. We're going to have plenty of plays for the All-Star. We're going to have plenty of college basketball. If you guys are just itching to bet on some stuff like I am, join up. Our Discord is absolutely free. Join the free Discord. Link is down in the description. You do get a free month sign up for any partnered apps: Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Better, or Parlay Play. If you sign up for any of those 5, you get a free month of VIP. They do stack, so you can get multiple months. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump into these picks. Now, as I was saying, we have some all-star plays. Bear with me on talking about these plays. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, for the dunk contest, I don't know how to give you a write-up on this play because I'm just going by gut. So what I ended up taking as pick number 1 was Andre Jackson. I took him over 92.5 round 1 score. So I just bet on Andre Jackson to get over a 92.5. It was 92.5 on Underdog. I don't know for a fact if it still is. I'll probably fade the bump, to be honest. Maybe you can get it at 92.5, but I like to play. I think that's a little bit lower than, as you can see, it's the lowest one on the board right now. I think Andre Jackson's going to do it. So that's just a gut feeling. I'm going to play it. If you don't agree with the play, fade it, because this is literally just all-star, like, coin flip plays, man. I don't know how he could miss every dunk he has. He could freaking brick everything. Like, who knows? But Andre Jackson, I took over 92.5 round 1 score. I will pull it up. All right, guys, so here's a free slip for you. You can see we have Andre Jackson over 92.5 round 1 score. I got that on Underdog. $75 wins $225. I paired him with Brunson, so this is pick 2. I have Jalen Brunson finishing better than 4.5 round 1 finishing position. So he needs to get 4th or better for this to cash. So you can see, here's our starry 3-point competition. We have Brunson, we have Garland, Buddy Hield, Dame, Cade, Tyler Hero, Cam Johnson, and then Norman Powell. I personally think Brunson's going to get at least 4th in the first round, and that's why I played that play. Now, obviously, he could come out here and brick every shot. I do have Brunson's stats pulled up just to take a little bit of a dive into this play. You can see for the 2024-2025 season, Brunson has hit 2.3 field goals, or 2.3 3-points made per game, averaging 6 attempts per game, shooting right at a 40% field goal 3-point percentage. The last 2 seasons, he had 40 and 41.5. So if he's shooting around 40%, he should be able to get at least top 4, in my opinion, in round 1. So I took Jalen Brunson. If you don't like to play, man, just fade it. I know this is going to be, there's some coin flip plays, man. I think this is going to cash. I really do, if you want to tell this slip. But if you don't want to, obviously, you don't have to. I'm going to close this out. Prizepicks doesn't have the same prop as Underdog right now. So you can see they do have Brunson finishing over 22.5 round 1 points. I'm not going to go with the points, I don't think. I think I'm just going to stick with the Underdog prop that I have. But if you wanted to risk it on that, you could. So that is pick 1 and 2, the All-Star picks. That's all I'm doing for the All-Star picks, guys, for right now. I'm going to have some more in VIP, but there's not a whole lot really to choose from. I mean, this just more for fun than anything. So next 3 picks I do have for college basketball. Let's go ahead and jump into them. So swapping over to college basketball, first pick of the day is going to be a boosted payout that I have over here on Parlay Play. It is for our man Chase Hunter. I'm taking Clemson's Chase Hunter for more than 14.5 points. Now this prop I absolutely love tonight. Chase Hunter. I'm going to hit points. His original line is 16.5. You go down to 14.5. He has cashed it 7 of his last 10 games. He did hook this number twice. He's cashed it 18 of 25 this season. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. They're playing against FSU. FSU gives up 161st in the nation in points per game at 71 per game. Chase Hunter should be able to get 15 points tonight. Head to head, he just had 25 versus FSU back on January 11th. And then last season, he had 14 and 16 in the 2 games he had versus FSU. So I like to play here. He's averaging 10 field goal attempts per game versus FSU, but his last 2 games, he had 12 and 14. This season, he's averaging 12 attempts per game. He had 1 game where he had 24 versus Georgia Tech. But overall, man, I like this play for Chase Hunter. That is going to be our first pick of the day for 14.5 points. Lock him in on Parlay Play. Use code FANTASYACES on Parlay Play. Get you that free month of VIP. You can play this free pick up to $250, which is insane value on these promos. They have the best promos out of any app, in my opinion, and I really like this one. So Chase Hunter is pick number 3 of the day in our first college basketball pick. Jumping into our next 2 picks of the day, we have our man Richie Saunders. So I'm taking Saunders. I'm taking him under. So we got the BYU player under 17.5 points. So I like this play. Obviously, if he has an insane game, he could cash. This game's probably going to be pretty competitive. Looking at KSU versus BYU and looking at Richie Saunders, he's been under 6 of his last 10. He's been under this in 17 of 23 games on the season, which is a 74% hit rate. He's averaging right at 15 points. He has a few games where he's shooting close to 30 points. He had that 1 game versus Arizona State where he had 30 points right there, and then a lot of other games he got mid-20s. So he could definitely go over. He is averaging 10.5 field goal attempts per game. His last 3 games, he's only shot 8 shots, and he's had really, really bad, or I guess it's not bad field goal percentage, shooting 50%, but it's just not shooting the volume, man. So 9, 15, and 11 in his last 3, and he's been under 4 of his last 5. So looking at KSU points defense, they give 134th in the nation, which is kind of middle of the pack, giving up 70 points per game. If this game stays pretty competitive, I think Saunders could go over, but I personally think he stays under. I'm going to roll with the analytics on this one, and I think he's going to stay under. So looking at 3 points, he shoots around 5 3-pointers per game, averages 42%, which is 2 3-pointers per game. Still, I don't think that's going to be enough for him to break 18 points, and I'm locking him under. It is minus 130 odds. I will pull this up over on Parlay Play, see what kind of odds we got for this one. So Richie Saunders, if he's going to pop up, I can't take his under. You can get him at 1.8x under 16.5. I can't take the under 17.5. Obviously, don't play the over, but see if they have it on Prizepicks right now. College basketball, Saunders. I got him on sleeper. So you can get him at 17. 17 is fine. It just adds push potential, but Richie Saunders is going to be our second pick of the day under 17.5 points if you guys do want to lock that one in. And then jumping into our 5th final play of the day, our 3rd college basketball play is going to be for our man RJ Davis. This is another player. I kind of bought it down some. If you guys don't want to play it, you don't have to, but I got RJ Davis over 14.5 points as well. Another play, so I did buy it down. He's cashed 7 of his last 10. He's actually cashed 6 of his last 7. He's cashed this in 68% of games on the season, and he's cashed it both games versus Syracuse. So if you look at Syracuse, they give up 327th in the nation in points, which is one of the worst points defenses in the nation, giving up 78 points per game, which in college is a lot. If you're scoring 80 points a game in college, then you're giving up a ton of points. So looking at RJ Davis, he should have another good game tonight. He scored 30 points back in November, and then he's had several games where he's come close to 30 points as well. His last 2 games he's had 18 versus Clemson and then versus Pittsburgh. Looking at this, he's averaging 14.2 field goal attempts per game, 6.6 3-point attempts. He's averaging 35 minutes a game. Dude is playing a lot of minutes. He's got a lot of usage, getting a lot of opportunities here. I think 14.5 is way too low. As long as he shoots halfway decent tonight, he's going to catch this number. It's minus 255 on DraftKings, so there's a little bit of juice there. I wouldn't take a money line on this by any, or a straight bet, by any means. But if you can get this at 14.5 somewhere, I highly recommend taking it, because I think pairing this with something like Richie Saunders is a good way to double up your money, and that's what I ended up doing on Sleeper, which I'll give you guys another free slip. Hopefully it ends up cashing this out. But Davis, I don't know if they're going to give RJ at 14.5 on Prizepicks. Of course not. Let's see here. I'll show you the slip I locked in for Sleeper. So right here, RJ Davis 15 plus points, and then Saunders under 17.5. 75 bucks wins you 166, so 2.22x right here. Not a great payout, but it's not bad, man. I like this slip a lot. It's one of my favorite slips right now. Obviously, I'll have plenty more college basketball. We got a massive college basketball slate. I will say, if you guys want more free picks, go follow us on the Instagram. A link to the Instagram is down in the description. We're giving away free months of VIPs if the slip cashes, so I'm going to post free slips on Instagram every day. If the slip cashes, I'll pick a random comment from the Instagram to win a free month as well. So go follow us on Instagram. Almost 1,000 followers. Would love to hit that goal. Trying to build Instagram up a little bit. But anyways, guys, those are our 5 plays. Let's take a little recap here. So I gave you guys 2 free slips today, which is actually pretty crazy. Andre Jackson over 92.5 round 1 dunk score. We got Jalen Brunson better than 4.5 round 1 finishing position. We got RJ Davis over 15 points. Richie Saunders under 17.5 points, and then I had Chase Hunter over 14.5 points as well. So lock them in if you like them, fade them if you don't. So now this video is a little bit, I kind of struggled in this video some. You gotta think, guys. I'm coming off night shift still. Your boy's tired, and talking about, like, this isn't my everyday stuff. Like, I don't bet on college basketball every day. I'm not doing all-star stuff every day. I didn't even do the all-star video last year, so stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit, trying to give you guys some content. But anyways, make sure you guys drop a comment, leave a like on the video for a chance of free VIP, join our Discord, hope you catch every slip, and I will see y'all in tomorrow's video.